What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be playing with the new Thor Love and Thunder palette by Ulta Beauty. Obviously, the movie just came out, so I really wanted to try this. I was at Ulta for my birthday last week to pick up a couple things and, get my points and stuff. And I saw this and I was like, you know what? I have to do it. So I'm going to be trying this today. It's going to be more of a casual kind of review. It's mostly just like a try on, get ready with me kind of thing. I'm mostly ready, obviously, except for eyeshadow, but I still kind of wanted to play with it and just chat with you guys. I know it's been a couple weeks since I posted, and I'll get into that in a little bit, but other than that, I think we should just jump in. I'll zoom in and we can start playing with this eyeshadow. Okay, so I zoomed a little bit in. I'll zoom in a little bit closer when I do the eyes, but I want to show you what the palette actually looks like first. So what's cool about this, and ignore my nails right now, they're disgusting, but what's cool about this palette is that it splits in half. So you have the Be Worthy side here, which has the Stormbreaker, I think is what this weapon is called. And then the, I guess they're both Be Worthy. But then this side has Mjolnir on it, which is obviously Thor's hammer. So you can kind of split them apart, which is cool, and they magnetize together. And yeah, I just thought that was super neat. So let's look at the Stormbreaker side first. And then you open it up, and it has a picture of Thor on the inside, and then it has these shades. Super pretty. A lot of, blues and some metallics in there, but I really like this yellow shade. I always say that, I feel like, when I'm doing a shadow review, that I want the yellow, but I never wear yellow, so it's funny, but it has a lot of like neutral tones as well. So that one's really nice. And then if you look at the Mjolnir side, I'm probably butchering that, but you see Mighty Thor on the inside, and then these are the shades on this side. So more mauves, pinks, some kind of pinkier champagne-y shades. So yeah, that one's really fun too. I think you can really make some good everyday looks using this palette. But there's also like, the pops of blue and stuff. So I think it's gonna be fun to create a look with this today. So I'm just gonna do that, and then we can kind of chat a little bit. Oh, before I zoom in though, I did get my hair cut recently. Kind of an angled bob, and I think I got 8 inches this time. So clearly I just like to do big haircuts. I know last time I posted about my haircut, it was 15 inches, and then this is 8. So I'll post that video down below when I got the 15 cut off, because that one's super fun to see a transformation. But I got a little bit more short this time. So, I was testing the waters, and now I'm jumping in. So anyway, let's zoom in and create an eyeshadow look. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna start with the Mjolnir side with more of the pinks and stuff, and I'm going to go all over my lid with the shade Truth Revealed, which is this top shade right over here. And then we'll kind of chat. I think I'm going to do it with my finger, just because I feel like that usually goes on a little better. So anyway, let's chat for a second. So I haven't filmed in a while. I was going to film last 2 weeks ago, obviously, like I usually do, and then a lot of heavy stuff started happening in the government, and I don't want to get too into politics, but it's just heavy on either side. Whatever side you're on, there's a lot of stuff going on. So that was tough, and I didn't really feel like I was in the headspace to film and be chipper and happy and whatnot, so I just didn't. And then right after that, I got really sick. As some of you know, I'm on immune suppressant medications, and then that can make it easier for me to get infections, and I ended up getting an upper respiratory infection, well, specifically a sinus infection and then bronchitis. So if I sound a little rough, that is why. But I am on the upswing now. Finally, I've been on antibiotics now for a while. I still have a residual cough, but other than that, I'm doing much, much better. So I'm going to jump into the shade Mighty down here. I feel like this shade and then this one are very similar, but I'm going to go with this bottom shade. It's just slightly deeper for my crease area. So yeah, I've just been super, super sick, and I didn't really want to be hacking during my videos, so I just took a couple weeks off, and here I am trying out this new palette. I'm excited about it though. My husband is a big Marvel fan, and it's always fun to kind of watch those movies and talk to him about it. I mean, he knows all like the history and like the true comic book side of things, where I don't. I mostly just know from the movies. But you know, it's fun to learn a little extra, nerd out a little bit with him. I'm gonna press this shade Goddess, this like kind of metallic shade, on the center of my lid. Pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna blend that out just a little bit with a brush. Sometimes I like to do that, kind of pack the color in with my finger and then blend it in with a brush. Okay, I'm gonna go in and soften up this line up here. Pretty, I feel like this would be a really pretty look for fall. There's a tiny bit of fallout. Not anything too crazy, but I think I'm gonna do something a little fun now and pop in these two blue shades on the bottom line just for fun. So let's do that. I'm gonna do the lighter shade towards the inner corner. Then I'm gonna go in with that darker blue on the outside. And now that I've cleaned that up, I'm gonna use that dark brown shade and just kind of deepen up my crease just a little bit. The one that's named Stormbreaker. Just a little bit on that outer edge. And I'm going to go back to that first shade, Truth Revealed, and just kind of blend that all. Yeah, pretty. Okay, I'm going to throw on a pair of lashes off camera, and then I'll come back and kind of give you my final thoughts. But you know, this is kind of a short and sweet kind of video, so let me do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are on, and here's the final look. I think it turned out really pretty. I don't know if I'd always do the blue underneath, but it kind of adds a little something extra, you know, and when you're trying out as many eyeshadow shades as you can, then you might as well do it on both sides. So anyway, my final thoughts, this palette was only like 20 bucks. I might be wrong. I'll put the price on the screen and let you know for sure, but I think it was 20. Anyway, really good deal for a palette, especially if you only really want to try one side. You can throw it in your purse. Super nice. And you know, they both have their own kind of color story on each side, but I kind of mix and mash, as you can see, and it turned out great. So you can do whatever you want with it. I think it's super fun. I haven't seen the movie yet, so you guys will have to let me know if it's worth watching down below. I've heard mixed reviews, so we'll see, but other than that, I really liked it. So let me know what you think, and yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.